reason we can't say those 3 words to each other isn't because they aren't true.
Welcome to MsMojo, where today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 heartbreaking rejections on TV.
You've been drinking? And you're upset. That's not a good combination.
For this list, we'll be looking at times our favourite characters, and by extension, the audience, had their hearts irreparably broken on TV. We left animated shows out of this one, since those can have their own full list. Look out for painful spoilers ahead. Let us know if we missed any of your most memorable rejections in the comments. Number 10, Jimmy and Ellie, Degrassi, The Next Generation. It's always tough when one person in a platonic relationship develops feelings for the other, but in Jimmy's case, things were doubly difficult.
I wanted to know if maybe we could talk about taking it to the next level. But you don't.
Not only did Ellie reject Jimmy's affections for her on Degrassi The Next Generation, but she rejected him twice. That's gotta hurt.
We would have fun on a date. Guaranteed. All I need is your phone number.
Jimmy.
The first time Jimmy asked Ellie out, she rejected him out of respect for Ashley, who he used to date. The second time, she rejected him because she was in love with someone else. Ouch! Seems like the stars just never aligned for these two.
I thought you said you were crushing on someone.
He's not the guy, Ash.
Number 9, George and Meredith, Grey's Anatomy. The McDreamy and Meredith relationship drama took up so much time in the early and later seasons of Grey's Anatomy. So you might forget that there was a time when Meredith had a few other romantic prospects. Namely, one George O'Malley.
I know I'm not a world-renowned surgeon. And I know I'm not a lot of things that you've gone for in the past. I know. But I would never leave you.
George was in love with Meredith from the minute he met her. And when he finally gathered up the courage to tell her, she wondered for a split second if she had been missing out on a good thing.
You were there. And you were saying all these perfect things, and I was sad. And so I thought, maybe I've just been overlooking what's been in front of me.
The two start to have sex, but Meredith quickly realizes she'd messed up and burst into tears. Not a great look for our boy George. Not anyone's finest moment, really.
Sleeping with me is really this awful for you.
No, George, it's not. It's not you. Number 8, Raphael and Jane. Jane the Virgin. Just because we know it all ends up okay with these two doesn't make this rejection hurt any less.
And I don't want that because I love you. And I want to get to marriage. I'm just not there yet.
Because you're not sure about me.
Because it's too fast.
In season 1 of Jane the Virgin, Jane flip-flopped back and forth between her boyfriend Michael and her baby daddy Raphael. She eventually started dating Raphael, and things were looking good, until Raphael decided to propose after just 6 months.
If there were ever 2 people who were just destined to be together, it's us.
To his credit, they were going to have a baby together, but still, that's too soon. Jane tells him as much, and while the two stay together for a bit, they do end up breaking up.
I think that we should end it. Focus on how we can both be good parents.
Don't worry, Jane and Raph, you'll get there eventually. Number 7, Lucas and Peyton, One Tree Hill. Another couple destined to be together, but maybe not at this moment in time.
As long as I have you, nothing else matters.
It's It's just not as simple as all of that, okay? I mean, there's a lot we have to talk about.
Peyton and Lucas graduate high school on a high note. But as relationships are wont to do, things get tough when they go to college. Peyton goes off to LA, while Lucas stays closer to home.
Okay, I know that's home for you, and I miss it sometimes, I do. But for me, Tree Hill is 2 dead moms and a psycho stalker and some really painful memories. I mean, I actually had to move out to Hollywood to get away from all the drama.
Long distance puts a strain on the couple until, in an effort to fix things, Lucas flies to LA with the intention of asking Peyton to marry him. However, Peyton thinks that at 19, they're both too young to get married.
I don't understand how we can be talking about forever right now.
You're saying no.
No. I am not saying no. I'm saying not now.
Taking Peyton's rejection of marriage as a rejection of their entire relationship, Lucas leaves. Don't worry, everyone. These two will figure it out. Number 6, Eleanor and Chidi, The Good Place. This is an interesting one, mostly because it takes place in an entirely new reality.
Look, I don't want to talk about this, but after everything that's happened today, I think we gotta. So let's just get it all out there.
In The Good Place, Eleanor and Chidi are soulmates and are meant to be together. But it's not always that easy, particularly when their lives keep getting restarted and rebooted. When the Eleanor and Chidi of a new reality learn that they were in love in a previous reality, Eleanor asks Chidi if he still has those feelings for her.
I'm sorry, but I don't think I do.
Sorry. Why are you sorry? Because I'm relieved. Because I don't either. So, all good.
When Chidi says no, Eleanor puts on a brave face, but you can tell she's hurt by his admission. Luckily for these two, they still have many, many reboots to go, and love awaits them at the end.
Not bad. None of this is bad.
Number 5, Damon and Elena, The Vampire Diaries. Few people act gracefully when they're rejected by the love of their life. But Damon Salvatore might be the worst sore loser of them all.
No, I'm not upset. Upset is an emotion specific to those who care.
Come on, Damon. It's a lie. You care.
At the beginning of season 2, Damon heads over to Elena's house to drunkenly admit that he has feelings for her. Elena rebuffs Damon's advances and tells him that she only has feelings for his brother, Stefan.
I care about you. Listen to me. I care about you. I do, but I love Stefan. It's always gonna be Stefan.
Anyone would be hurt here, but Damon badly overreacts. When Elena's brother Jeremy hears their raised voices and intervenes, Damon literally snaps his neck. Luckily, Jeremy is resurrected, but after a fight like this, it's no wonder it took these two so long to get together.
He doesn't want to feel he wants to be hated. It's just easier that way. He got his wish.
Number 4, Henry and Mary, Downton Abbey. Here's another rejection that ends in a happy ending. Which is good for us, because we've got a few coming up that don't end so well.
We don't have a minute to waste, you and I. This is my carpe diem moment. I must seize the day.
No.
When Mary and Henry first meet on Downton Abbey, they seem destined for each other. Mary is still mourning the death of her first husband, Matthew, but she and Henry get along so well. It seems like nothing could go wrong. But after another tragic car accident, Mary becomes convinced that Henry will also die in a grisly way and rejects him.
We're not meant to be together, Henry. We're not right. Don't start saying you'll give up racing. I don't want you to give up anything. Except me.
Henry is heartbroken and the two exchange harsh words.
She loves him, but she can't control him. That's what frightens her. He's stronger than she is, really, or as strong. and she's not used to it.
Luckily, Mary does come to her senses, and she and Henry end up getting married. Number 3, Dawson and Joey. Dawson's Creek. Joey and Pacey were meant to be together. This much we know to be true. But that doesn't mean that this moment, which launched 1,000 memes, isn't heartbreaking.
Just words. Because after you're done dispensing your pleasantries here, you're going to turn around and you're going to walk away from me. Aren't you?
Towards the end of season 3, Joey spends most of her time oscillating back and forth between Dawson and Pacey, worrying over who she should choose. As Pacey becomes the clear choice, Dawson realizes that he has to let Joey go.
You want him like I want you. You love him like I love you. The difference is he loves you back the same way. And you deserve that.
And go she does, right into Pacey's arms. And his boat. We'll never forget how Dawson was left crying on that dock.
Go.
Number 2, Jess and Rory, Gilmore Girls. A fan favourite Gilmore Girls couple, Rory and Jess seem to have had everything going for them. They had amazing chemistry and understood each other on an intellectual level. But Rory's tendency to assume the worst of Jess and Jess's insecurities and family troubles ended up getting the best of them, leading to a breakup.
I'm going to Europe tomorrow, and I'm going to Yale, and I'm moving on. And I'm not going to Pine. I hope you didn't think I was going to Pine, okay? I think I may have loved you, but I just need to let it go.
Later on, in an attempt at a grand romantic gesture, Jess visits Rory at Yale and asks her to run away with him.
We'll go to New York. We'll work, we'll live together, we'll be together. It's what I want, it's what you want too.
No.
Oh, look, I want to be with you, but not here. Not this place, not Stars Hollow. We have to start new.
However, this turns out to be another case of incorrect assumptions between the two. Rory's life is in a very different place, and she rejects Jess without a second thought.
Don't say no just to make me stop talking or make me go away. Only say no if you really don't want to be with me.
No!
This isn't the end for these two, but it is a pretty heartbreaking moment. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Gunnar and Scarlett, Nashville. Heartbreak like a country song.
He makes me feel safe. But I love him.
But you're not in love with him.
I like to be.
Then why'd you keep ending up here with me?
Reynolds and Bloom, New Amsterdam. Double rejection.
Don't start where you can't finish.
Dina and Jonah, Superstore. Never reject someone over voice notes.
Dina, I'm so sorry, but I don't have the same feelings for you that you do for me.
Sorry.
I felt like I needed to tell you before either of us did anything that we regret.
I'm
so
that
sorry.
wasn't...
I gave you the wrong
That phone has a really good speaker on it.
Leonard and Penny, The Big Bang Theory. Too fast, too soon.
So tell me what to do and I'll do it.
No. This isn't fair to you, Leonard. I'm sorry.
Wait, where are you going? Penny, come back! I'll get you ice cream!
Now let her go.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Blair and Chuck, Gossip Girl. Blair and Chuck are the couple on Gossip Girl. They have the best story, the most will they won't they energy, and amazing chemistry. The two end up getting married at the end of the series, but things weren't always easy for them.
What we like is this.
The key.
Without it, I'm not sure how long we'd last. It'd just be a matter of time before we messed it all up.
After Chuck's father dies, things spiral a bit out of control with the rest of the family. All of the turmoil is what leads Blair to tell Chuck she loves him and that she'll stand by him through anything.
Why would you do that?
Because I love you.
But instead of accepting and reciprocating that, Chuck leaves Blair with the coldest line in television history.
That's too bad.
If we needed a reminder of how horrible Chuck Bass can really be, that certainly was it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.